Of the collective, you have brought a spiritual, powerful baby into this portal, okay? For some of you guys, you could be expecting a child, or you could have just had one, and this child that's coming or that you have already is very spiritual. This is an indigo child. This child will be a star, okay? There's a lot of dreams that you're having about this child, and specifically, like when you go to sleep at night, you have dreams sometimes of your child talking to you. A lot of you guys have children, you just brought an infant here. You guys got children that's like 1 to 2 years old, okay, little baby children. And you can feel them, like their emotions, their sometimes even their thoughts. It's like you guys are speaking to each other. Like it's something deep between the mother and the child, very deep. So let's dive into this pregnancy tarot reading and discover more things about this powerful child that you have brought into this ethereal realm. Tell me more about this energy and the old soul energy that this child had that a lot of the collective children have, okay? So a lot of your children, right, you could have really had, before you had this child, you could have had lack of faith, maybe in the relationship you was in, or maybe you guys were having problems conceiving, or you thought you could never get pregnant, okay? But this child had gave you hope, okay? This child had told you everything's going to be okay without even having a conversation with the child. But as the child was in your stomach, or before you even had the child, you thought you could never have kids, but somehow you always were having dreams about children, okay? You guys carry a lot of the energy of a natural born leader, okay? So this child can recognize you from a past life of where this was your child before, okay? Sounds very mystical, okay? But trust me, some children have been reincarnated again through you again, okay? So you have a child who recognizes the authority you have, and the power and the loving, nurturing dynamic of energy that you bring to this child. The child recognizes it from simply you having a connection with past life children, okay? This child brings in opportunities. Right before you were having a child, opportunities could have been coming in, or after you had the child, okay? You started seeing like, okay, I'm receiving more help than I thought I was. Like, okay, I might have an estranged family, or I might not have different connections or support, but somehow, some way, this child brought wealth, abundance, luck into your life. You started to see that once the child got here, that things started to work out in your favor, even with so much little that you had. It either was financial wise, or maybe just you were working on your mental health, or maybe you thought you couldn't have children because of the simple fact that you were going through mental issues, but somehow, some way, this child was born through this portal of you. Some of you guys also can have a spiritual child, the child that has not came into the physical yet, but you also have a lot of the collective are having dreams about children too. For my beautiful mothers, a lot of you guys are learning that you can still be, cute and sexy still with the child. You can still have a life of your own too, okay? A lot of you guys are prioritizing your own time, or you're learning how to do so, and you're learning balance, okay? The temperance card. You're learning how to balance, being a mother and also still having time for yourself and not dismissing yourself, learning self-care and self-love for yourself. This child also brought like a whole vision, a different vision in your world, to where now you know true love. A lot of you guys could have been having a lot of issues with past life partners, maybe even the baby father. Okay, I'm getting the fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo. You could have had a heartbreaking ending with the baby father, and it still affects you sometimes, but this child is healing you, okay? This child is showing you that we can live life together in a way that benefits to both of us. You don't have to just, the child is talking to you in a way of like, mommy, you don't have to just give up on everything for me, okay? I understand you love me, but we can work on this together, okay? The child speaks to you in dreams like, mommy, everything's going to be okay. Mommy, that everything's going to be okay, all right? You're finding meaning and purpose. What this child is bringing, ever since you brought it into the world, spiritually or physically, this child has been protecting you. A lot of you guys have children that protect you in the spirit realm as well, okay? Along with like, father figures, okay? Father figures and mother figures, spirits and children, they protect you and guard your space, okay? A lot of you guys potentially could have felt like you couldn't get pregnant at the time because you were being protected from certain individuals that were not supposed to have was not supposed to have you have a child, okay? Because some individuals in your energy were not there for the right reasons. So spirit was protecting you in your womb from conceiving something of just conceiving from an individual of lack of support, okay? You started to really learn self-discipline with this child as well. Like, with having this child, you're learning self-discipline. Some of you guys could have a little struggle with kind of being bored or feeling stuck because of the situation, but you still love your children. But the child is still making light out of like, your boredom and giving you something to do. And then some of you guys are even doing content, on YouTube, on social media, where you're showing the daily life of a mother, okay? And it's beautiful. It's healing you and the child both together. Like, so I talked about you really having intuitive communication with your children, and how this child is communicating with you through dreams is through symbolisms, okay? High on the symbolisms, through conversations with other children you have. Maybe you even have like dreams of your children playing with other children in the dream, and they're all running around. This is very specific. Like, you would have a dream about like the children running around with your children at the park, okay? And it's showing you something like a new beginning, okay? Like death to the old self. Like, you could have been holding on to old attachment and hurt and pain, and you could have seen that your family or your lineage didn't heal certain parts about themselves, and they put it on the children, and you don't want to do that to your next kin. You don't want to do that to your children. So your child could be helping you through that process to heal through old trauma wounds. A lot of you guys too could have a trauma wound with your mother, okay? With the mother that was in and out of your life, or they were choosing men that were not good to be around you, okay? So you're healing through that right now. Your child is helping you through that, because you guys have a very spiritual child, and they talk to you through dreams and help you through your trauma, because they understand. Like, your child knows you deeply, okay? Your child remembers you from you being their mother in a past life, and they want to heal you and help you. This child was brought here to heal you, okay? To help you, to bring good fortune and a new beginning into your lineage, okay? Something very powerful is occurring through the midst of the spiritual and physical, and your children are the blueprint, are the key to the healing that you have been wanting and craving for you were craving it from your parents, from relationships, but your child is here to tell you that you no longer have to seek that. I'm closer to God, okay? Your child talks to you in dream and be like, Mommy, I'm closer to God. I can help you. We can help each other. And you're just thinking like, oh, this is just a baby. He's so cute. You don't understand much of what they say, but through dreams, they talk to you, and it makes you feel like, am I tripping? No, you're not tripping. Your child is talking to you and helping you along the way of success. They can even be hopping into their father dreams to help him, so that he can be more, receptive, like talking more with you, communicative, like, helping the father see what the mother is going through without judgment, or without just blaming, oh, is this all about me? That's why she's angry with me. Okay, a lot of it could be about that, but it's also past trauma that you guys went through with your family, with things like that. So your child knows what you're going through, and they are helping you here and aligning you with your purpose and goal. They're showing you like, Mommy, we can still be successful. We can still do it. Even if you have me, or you're having another child, or a child is about to come, you're still able to do it. We got this. And this child is here to help you and guide you and align you with your purpose. This is a blessing, and I'm so grateful and blessed that you guys have this beautiful creation, and may the blessings keep on giving. I love you guys so much, and you guys can always book me for a session, tarot reading, love potions, love spells, pregnancy readings, and we'll have a grand time on my website, Red Rose Palace. The link is in the bio. My YouTube channel is Lalunapiubelle, Lalunapiubelle. So we can talk on there. Patreon, I do a lot of stories on there, secret mystic journeys, spiritual guidance, and more things like that. I love you guys so much, and may you be blessed and the gifts keep on giving.